It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Okay, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Cowboy 8.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Very small gain, if anything here. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one's complete over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Cowboy. Let's go. Hey, King.
Here's the snap on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, they certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Motioning the tight end now. It's an option right that begins this drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Hold the set.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets some space around midfield. Hits the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trim the lead to 1. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready, set.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions. Here we go. Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready. Panther 6. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Let go.
1st down, play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quick pass right side, complete. At the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Okay, hurt. Step.
Starting this drive with a design run. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They go play action on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 1-point game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing now off the play action. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Now after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready? Dragon 60.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go now. Like ready.
Here's a throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's him on the in route. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working inside the red zone. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Leads to second and 10.
70 tip. Catch.
Running it now out of the gun. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
60. Get it. 70. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Inside the 30. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way, and once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Ready.
Keeps it on the option here. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Giants 17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Broncos. Ready. Warriors hiking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Lean back motions right. They'll run here on 1st down. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there, and now it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Tag. Scope.
Throwing it again here. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not with the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. defense lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go! 19, ready?
They're going play action. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants take a lead on the final play of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Looking to tack on the point after. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up!
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Sending him on the dive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings, 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. He's going to have them up to that 23. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. He's dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Punt team on the field. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And this one is launched downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay,
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 76.
Now a run here from the gun. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one's complete, right side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
60.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm in your cut.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it takes a bounce that sends it across the sideline. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Get some space around midfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
60 by 6.
I'll throw it. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Jump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on 1st down. And I was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running it after the penalty. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd quickly here.
Cougar 19.
Brings up third down.
18, run. Warriors 70.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, hit it right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Ready.
We go with a design keeper. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play now. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Line up the design keeper. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Packers 60. Packers 60.
That's another
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he
couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And the Dolphins get on that football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready?
Option give here. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Okay, break.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Break. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going to the ground again on first. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Viking 18.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll stop him after a short gain of the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?